Hi guys, welcome back to the second part of the wood tutorial. In the first part we have created this material, and now I wanna apply to this base material a more shiny look on it, on top of it. Leave intact this kind of effect here. How can I do? So normally to do this I think you have some specular layer here, we can activate another one, but there is a problem by doing this, because if you don't want if you want on top of this basic material a very shiny layer, you cannot do it, because this specular layer, if you activate it, is also related with the bump. So to obtain to have a more shiny look, I have to turn off my bump. So if I now activate my second specular layer, I can have my very shiny material, but with this one I cannot have it. So this is a problem, because if we turn off my bump, we don't have a very good realism, and we also lose our specularity related to the bump in specular layer 1 that we also like. So how can I do to solve this problem? Simply with another V-Ray material that's mix this material with a gloss one material. The material in this case are this one. So is to create it, we can go to V-Ray bridge and create a V-Ray blend material, as you can see here. I have created this one and name it Super Glossy Wood, and I use like base material this medium wood fine. So this material here, the basic material I have shown you before in the previous lesson. And on top of it I use a gloss material, simply a V-Ray advanced material without the diffuse layer, and only the specular layer set it up in this value. I have all settings like a newest one, and I have reduced a bit the reflection glossiness to 0.9.5, because I don't want the perfection in the glossiness, because it's unrealistic. So after doing this, I have plugged it up in our coat material here, and I have added to it a texture, a Fresnel, to mix the mount. Simply go here on these arrows here and add the Fresnel map. This can control the mix of the two shader. As you can see, I have more strong result without it, and I don't want it, because I want a very realistic material in this case. I set it up the Fresnel to use a physical value, so I set it up to 1.6, but it's up to you. And after doing this, I have set it up my multiplier to 0.5 to mix a little bit more textures, because at 1 it's too low, the impact of this gloss on my basic shader, so I set it up to 0.5. After doing this, I simply applied this material to my material here. So I have also the tag complete here. And let's see what happened in our render. As you can see, I have added on top of my wood shader a glossy cover, and it's really like a transparent glossy paint on wood in real life. So I think it's a good start for me, and I preserve also the specularity on the back material and also its bump. So I think it's very good results. I want to show you how to the results without this material. So I show you the process like I said you before to see the difference. So stop it, Re resume my old material, and in this one I simply activate my specular layer 2 with these settings on the same value of my gloss override material here, and see what happens in our render. As you can see here in our last render, this result is completely unrealistic for me, and I think it's not good. In 99% of cases I don't have mind in what kind of uh, crazy uh, result you can use this kind of things, and I show you it's a very the only result of this is increase the matte reflection of my material. Very, it's very hard and unrealistic for me. If you compare with this one, there are a lot of differences, and I think this is uh, like a dust cover or something else on my wood that's reflect in a strange mode. But if you use our uh, coat material with the blend material, you can obtain this kind of effect that was very good for parquet or something else to create a very good wood result in our render. So for this part is everything, and I see you at the next lesson. So bye.